Solving a suicide crisis among our heroes. Good evening, I'm Josh Rowe.
And I'm Latricia Thomas. Kayla Strayer looks at how our local first responders are taking a proactive approach to helping their own. Kayla.
Yeah, good evening. Chattanooga's fire chief tells me that in 2017 nationwide, there were more first responder suicides than there were line of duty deaths. He says here in Chattanooga, they're working to change that by starting a peer support group so firefighters can talk with one another, especially those who are struggling. Death and destruction.
Most of the stuff that you see, you can't unsee.
Day in and day out.
It's a slideshow in your head.
A sickening slideshow of tragic images.
Trauma to children, those are some of the worst ones.
It doesn't go away.
I remember every tragic thing I've seen, especially kids.
Those kind of images stick with you for a lifetime.
Seeing trauma is part of the job for first responders.
Now, we expose our members to a lot of bad stuff because that's the nature of our job.
There's house fires, car crashes, rescues, the Woodmore bus crash, and the 2015 terror attack.
An event like that doesn't go away for us.
Chattanooga's Fire Chief Phil Hyman and Dallas Bay volunteer firefighter and chaplain Jim Lewis open up with us about a very real problem.
The rise of suicides in our business is dramatically increased.
People who have taken their own life, that's really, really hard to see.
Jim has personally dealt with suicidal thoughts.
I've wrestled with those thoughts most of my life.
Talking about mental health can be challenging, especially for first responders.
When I started my career early on, it was just suck it up, it's part of the job.
Now, when you ask first responders how they're doing, they're always going to answer the same thing: I'm okay.
Everybody knows when you keep things bottled up like that, that's when bad things can happen.
That's why our local first responders are taking a hands-on approach to solving the suicide crisis.
Firefighters talking to other firefighters.
There's a new peer support group in the department. Firefighters are trained to notice when a fellow firefighter needs help and the best ways to respond.
It's not that I come in and fix, but we walk together towards hope and healing and wholeness together.
For Jim, his therapy dog Jupiter has been a huge help.
Boy, you ready to go to work? Yes.
It has done so much for me. I come home at the end of the day and he gives me his Jupiter hug.
Yeah, and Jim said there's 3 steps that anybody can take to help anyone who might be dealing with suicidal thoughts. It's called a QPR: question, persuade, and refer. Basically, be able to offer resources to anybody who you feel is dealing with this. Reporting live in Chattanooga, Kayla Strayer, News Channel 9.
Kayla, thank you. The newest report released this month by the Tennessee Suicide Prevention Network says we lose 3 people to suicide every day in Tennessee. You can see the 2019 status of suicide in Tennessee report on our website, newschannel9.com.